Hello everybody, welcome back to EduTap. So if you are searching for previous year questions of SEBI and if you are looking for increasing your confidence, because the moment you solve a previous year question, then definitely your confidence increases, right? So today we have one special video for you to increase your confidence, because in this particular video, my friends, we are going to solve the previous year questions of the SEBI Grade A exam 2024, and we are initially targeting phase 1 paper 2, which has 50 questions in the year 2024, and this is part 1. In part 1 we are going to solve around 25 to 26 questions which has appeared from three components, starting with my favorite, management. Then we will solve the questions from finance component, and then we will solve the questions from commerce and accounts also. Okay, in part 2 you will get other different questions, like the questions coming from costing, companies act, and your economics, right? But today we are targeting the questions which has appeared from finance, management, and commerce and accounts, right? Now before I start, my friends, just allow me to tell you that EduTap has brought one special gift for all of you. This is guidebook for SEBI Grade A exam. Now this guidebook will help you to get previous year questions at your tips. At the same time, this guidebook will also tell you the most important topics which you have to study for each and every subject of SEBI Grade A. This guidebook will also give you the resources, the list of all the resources. Along with that, you will also get the strategy for this particular exam, which is SEBI Grade A. Right? So if you want to get hold on this particular guidebook, that too for absolutely free, you can go in the description of this particular video and there is one link which will help you to download this guidebook for free. That's it, my friend. Now let's switch our screen and now we will move ahead to solve the questions which has appeared in SEBI Grade A 2024 phase 1 paper 2. Right? So first I will be solving the questions with you for, I would say, what, for the component of finance. So let's start. First question is what? Question number 1 is identify the component of money market where the money is lent for more than 1 day and less than 15 days. We all know that if you are lending money for 1 day, then it is call market. But over here question is saying from 1 day to 15 days, then it's notice market. Anything above 15 days to 1 year will be your term market. Very easy question. I hope you will also get the same answer. Right? Now I will wait for you to solve this question, which is question number 2 of finance. So solve it. I will wait for 30 seconds so that you can solve it, or what you can do is you can pause the video right now and solve it. Right? Now you have to calculate the yield of the bond. The bond yield of a debenture with 10% face value is 100 and are currently bought or sold at a price of 80. So we know that current yield of the bond is given by the formula of what? Coupon divided by current market price. Coupon divided by current market price. If you have to calculate it in percentage, then multiply it by 100. Simple. So over here, what will be the coupon? 10% of face value. Coupon is always calculated on face value. So it will be 10 only, right? 10% of 100 is 10, right? Current market price is 80 multiplied by 100. Once you solve this, 1 by 8 value is 0.125, right? So your answer will be 12.5%. So my answer will be option number A, because I am multiplying by 100. Simple. This multiplication of 100 is just done for percentage basis. As simple as that. Right? Now let's come to question number 3. Question number 3 says, who regulates microfinance in India? What is your answer? SEBI, NABARD, RBI, NHB, or Ministry of Finance? See, microfinance is generally under the control of our dear RBI, which is Reserve Bank of India. RBI gives licenses to multiple NBFCs who act as a MFI, microfinance institution. So my correct answer for question number 3 will be option number C. So if you see, till now in finance we have discussed 3 questions, and all these 3 questions according to me are very easy and you should not go wrong in these questions. Now let's move forward to question 4 and question 5. NABARD. Now they are asking you questions related to NABARD, and why they are asking questions from this particular topic of NABARD and RBI and all that stuff? Because there is one particular chapter which goes by the name of financial institutions, a very important chapter which you should definitely study. So in financial institutions you have multiple institutions like RBI, NABARD, PFRDA and all that stuff. Therefore you are seeing this question number 4. NABARD supervises which of the following organization? DCCBs. DCCBs is your district central cooperative banks, primary cooperative banks, PACs. PACs is your primary agriculture cooperative societies. Payment banks or all of the above. See, payment bank falls under the regulation and supervision of RBI. Right, RBI. And I hope you know that what is a regulation and supervision. Regulation means to make rules. Regulation means to make rules. Supervision means to check that whether these rules are followed or not. So payment banks are under regulation and supervision of RBI only. So I will eliminate D, I will eliminate E also. Primary cooperative banks again falls under the domain of RBI. After the fallout of Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Bank, right? The government of India gave the control of regulation and supervision to RBI only for primary cooperative banks. These are also known as urban cooperative banks. Now you are only left with A and C. Now, if you know, primary agriculture cooperative societies are regulated by respective state governments, therefore your answer will be option number A for question number 4. District central cooperative banks are supervised by NABARD only, right? So sometimes you can eliminate certain options and then you can mark your correct answer. Question number 5. Companies issuing commercial paper, what is the net worth required for that particular company? 5 crore, 4 crore, 6 crore, 10 crore or 2 crore? The correct answer, like this is totally factual. Commercial paper minimum denomination is 5 lakh, minimum credit rating is A3, which you require 5 lakh and multiples thereon. Buyback is allowed after 7 days only. Like these are factual questions. The correct answer will be option number B, which is 4 crore. Right? If you are other than company, then the answer will be 100 crore. But in this particular case, the correct answer will be 4 crore because it is directly given in your options list only 4, 5, 6, 10 or 2. So the correct answer will be 4 crore. But if they have mentioned other than companies, then your answer will be 100 crores. Right? So I will see the top 5 questions of finance are solved. Now comes your question number 6. What is forward rate agreement? FRA. Now try to read the question, try to read it by yourself and then try to solve it. FRA is what? The party paying fixed interest referred to as the buyer of the swap, while party receiving the fixed interest is known as a seller of swap. Or is it an agreement between two parties to exchange fixed and floating interest rate obligations? A financial contract that obligates buyer to purchase specific amount of commodity at a predetermined future date. So if you see under forward rate agreement, this is a kind of, I would say, what, interest rate swap, wherein you exchange different cash flows depending upon the interest, right? Interest rate, I mean. The party paying fixed interest rate is referred to as the buyer, while the party receiving fixed interest rate is known as seller. Yes, this will be your right answer. Now this is a bit complex subject, or a kind of a complex topic rather, right? But they have asked this question from the chapter derivatives. Now in derivatives, we generally assume that they will ask questions from forward, futures, options, but they have asked a question from swap this time, which is quite unique because they are expanding their different, I would say, what, the syllabus itself. So my answer over here will be option number A, right? So, and this is quite theoretical. If you know the basic concept of interest rate swap, then you can solve this question number 6 easily. So my answer for question number 6 will be option number A. Next, question number 7. Securities are issued under dematerialized form compiling with the provisions of which act? Companies Act, Securities Contract Regulation Act, Depositories Act, Reserve Bank of India Act, or Foreign Exchange Management Act. The securities which are issued in dematerialized form are governed as per what? Depositories Act of 1996. Therefore, my right answer will be option number C. Companies Act 2013 talks about the incorporation of companies only. Securities Contract Regulations Act basically tell you that what is a security, right? Depositories Act is the correct answer. Reserve Bank of India gives the power to the RBI, and Foreign Exchange Management Act of 1999 talks about your foreign exchange operations. So my correct answer will be option number C only. Next, question number 8. Now this is quite unique. What is the standard used to calculate bond days in India? If you have to calculate bond days in India, what is the standard use? Bond days basically means that if you have to calculate the days related to a bond, like for calculation of yield, for calculation of YTM, if you have to use any days, then what particular day standard will be used? See, in India we generally say what? That 1 year is equal to 360 days and 1 month is equal to 30 days. So therefore my correct answer will be option number B. Bond days basically helps you to make your calculation easy. For example, if I have to calculate the yield of my entire year, or if I have to calculate how much coupons I am getting and all that stuff, then we will take some round figure. Like 1 year is equals to 360, 1 month is equals to 30. Right, this will help us to make our calculation bit easy, because if you take 1 year is equals to 364 or 365, then it will take time to calculate. Right, therefore we follow the standard bond days, wherein we directly give the value of a month and an year. So value of a month is given in 30 and a value of a year is given in 360. Question number 9. When the Reserve Bank of India is raising loans for states, it should consult Ministry of Finance along with which other entity? Niti Aayog? No, because Niti Aayog is a planning institution of India. Right? It's a kind of a think tank. CAG, Computer Audit Journal? Yes, CAG will be the correct answer, because CAG monitors that how much state is borrowing and what are the usage of funds as well. DIPAM? No, DIPAM is basically a kind of a department which deals with I would say what disinvestments. SEBI, obviously no. SEBI is a market regulator for capital markets. FIMDA is an institution which is created by some institutions. So correct answer will be option number B. Now those who are coming from UPSC background, they could have solved it very easily. But even if you are coming from commerce or from SEBI related areas only, then yes, you can use your common sense to answer such questions. Question number 10. Chaliye. The International Organization for Securities Commission is a global organization. What is the primary function of IOSCO? International Organization for Securities Commission. If I'm not wrong, the headquarter of this institution is in Madrid, Spain. Check it and do let me know in the comment box. Chaliye, the International Organization for Securities Commission is an organization. What is the primary function? This primary function is what? Monitoring global financial stability? Not, no, because this particular organization look for securities, not for entire financial stabilities. For financial stabilities, we have IMF, World Bank, and all that stuff. Setting standards for security, yes. This will be my right answer, which is option number B. Regulating international trade policies, no, because trade policies comes under World Trade Organization. Providing financial assistance, this is again provided by World Bank. Enforcing international tax compliance, no. So my answer will be option number B in this particular case. Question number 11. Which of the following is considered as a risk-free instrument? Is it corporate bond? Is it gilt? Is it mutual fund? Is it fixed deposit? Or is it real estate investment trust? See, risk-free is only government security. Right? And government securities are also known as gilt. So my answer will be option number B. So if you see, my friends, we have solved all the 11 questions which has appeared in finance of the SEBI Grade A Phase 1 Paper 2 of the year 2024. Now out of 11, I think 8 are super easy. 8 are super easy. You could have marked them straight away. Some 3 are kind of complex, I would say. Okay, but remember, in paper 1, you just need to clear the cutoff. In phase 1, you just need to clear the cutoff. So if you score good in finance, that will definitely help you to clear the individual cutoff of phase 1 paper 2. Right? Now let's start our discussion with management. Which type of barriers arises when people have different mindset due to different backgrounds? So they are coming from different backgrounds. Although the barriers which we have understood is semantic barriers, organizational barriers, personal barriers, and psychological barriers. But in the question they are asking you different mindset due to different backgrounds. Generally, mindset comes under your psychological barriers, but psychological barrier is not given to you in the question. Language barriers are basically related to semantic, linguistic barriers. Emotional, kind of not related over here, because emotional barrier is like related to your emotional state. Yes, the correct answer will be culture barriers, because in cultural barriers, two people are coming from different cultures, and once they are coming from different cultures, they might not able to understand each other message. Therefore, culture barrier will be the right answer for question number 12 of management. Question number 13 now. Which type of leader inspires and motivates? Which type of leader? See, autocratic never inspires. He will never motivate. Laissez-faire leadership, again no, because laissez-faire leadership, the leader provides full freedom to the team members. He does not motivate or inspires, right? Transformational, yes, this will be my correct answer, because a transformational leader will inspire and he or she will motivate also. Transactional, no. Transactional is kind of autocratic only. Bureaucratic is like given by Max Weber. This again means to follow the bulls, to follow the books. So my correct answer will be option number C, transformational leader. Transformational leadership was given by James Burns. Later on it was extended by Bernard Embas. I hope you know about all that stuff. Question number 14. What does organizing mean in management context? Organizing means what? Organizing basically means to mobilize and to put resources in order. Establishing objectives? No, because establishing objective comes under planning. Recruiting, selection or training, this is a kind of an HR related function which does not deal with organizing. Allocating resources and assigning goals. Leading and motivating comes under directing. Monitoring and evaluating the progress, this kind of comes under controlling. So I am only left with option number C, therefore my answer will be option number C itself. In organizing, you try to mobilize the resource to make sure that you have the correct resource of all the different kind, right? Like money has to be there, the structure of the company is defined and all that stuff. So my correct answer for 14th will be C. Question number 15. What kind of leader listens to subordinate, analyzes information, conduct research and makes informed decisions for the organization? See, autocratic never makes any sense, because in autocratic you will not make anything good. Like you will not listen to your subordinate, right? So autocratic removed. I can also remove transactional, because transactional and autocratic are based on same theme. Transformational, charismatic or decision maker. Now see, it listens to its subordinate, analyzes the information, conduct research and makes informed decision. Now for transformational, I need some more keywords like inspired, shared vision, he changes the company and the follower. So transformational keywords are not mentioned, therefore I will remove E also. So I'm only left with B and D. The correct answer will be D, which is decision maker. Because in decision maker role or in decision maker kind of leadership, you try to make the best decisions for the company. And if you see, making informed decisions was again making me pull towards option number D. Charismatic is not making any sense, because charismatic is like part of transformational only. So if you remove transformational, then remove charismatic also. Question number 16. Which school of management focuses on addressing and integrating current and global modern issues and challenges? See, classical school is very old. Human relations school is like neoclassical. Right, they are also very old, but the only difference between classical and human relation is that in human relation you focus on the need of appreciation of human beings, given by Elton Mayo and your Chester Bernard. Classical school is scientific school, administrative school, bureaucratic school. Over here we have to work on productivity, right? System school is like multiple systems in the organization, they will collide and they will interact, which is again not the case over here. Yes, the correct answer will be option number D, which is contemporary. Contemporary, as basically as we all know, that contemporary is a modern school of management. So even if you remember process theories of motivation, which we also call it as modern theories or contemporary theories, so you can relate to it, right? You can relate to it because the question is clearly saying modern issues. So modern issues are always deals in contemporary. Behavior will also not make any sense over here. Question number 17. Which type of competency is measured by organizations to define and assess the technical and specialized abilities required for a specific role? Which type of competency is measured by organizations to define and to assess the technical and specialized ability? Technical and specialized, right? Leadership competency, no, because leadership may you have to deal with people, right? Functional, yes, it can be the right answer, but we have to see others also. Behavior again deals with the behavior of the people. Cognitive deals with your mind. Emotional deals with your emotional state. Yes, so the correct answer will be option number B only, because under functional competency you try to make sure that you have the necessary, I would say what, necessary skills to do that particular stuff, to do that particular work. So you have technical ability also and specialized ability also. So therefore my correct answer will be option number B, right? What is the process of identifying and improving skills of an individual with potential for promotion and organizational development? With potential for promotion and organizational development. Performance appraisal, no, because in performance appraisal you appraise, right? You increase the salary, you tell what your employee has to do in future. Yes, the correct answer will be potential appraisal, which is option number B. Why not training and development? Training and development is all about training the employee for current part is training, and making sure that your employees develop for longer term, that's development, right? Succession planning is also not correct. Career counseling is also not correct. Let's come to 19th now. What is the result of increased training and development of members leading to tangible benefits to benefit bottom line of the organization? Bottom line is like profit, right? Bottom line is like profit. Employee satisfaction, it can be, but employee satisfaction is not tangible. So I will eliminate A. Performance increase, yes, because when the performance will increase, that you can see it, that he is previously was producing 8,000 units, now 10,000 units. So performance increase can be the right answer. Cost reduction, no, because cost reduction is a negative stuff, but you are only talking about positive in the question. Enhance competitiveness, improve customer relations. C, D and E are not even making sense, right? Because you are increasing the training and skill development of a member leading to tangible benefits. So tangible benefits, I think, will only be provided in option number B. Therefore, my right answer will be option number B. Enhance competitiveness, how? Because you are training your employee, not your others competitor employee. Improve customer relations, again not making any sense, so my answer will be option number B. What is the term used to define start and ending of the work in a project or a task or in a management context? So what is the term used for defining the start and ending the work in a project? Start and end is always told to you by a schedule. Schedule is also a type of a plan, by the way. So my answer will be option number C. Framework, agenda, timeline and plan does not even mean anything. Like plan is a bigger plan. It's like, it's an open-ended term. Timeline is again giving hours and hours by kind of target. But if you see, schedule is the correct answer, because schedule will basically tell you that you are starting from this point and you will end at this point, right? And the correct word is to use schedule. Like we have different type of plans, right? Policies, procedures, strategies, methods. We also have programs, schedules, budgets and whatnot. So your correct answer will be option number C in question number 20. Now allow me to move ahead to commerce and accounts. So just few more questions are left and then we will wind up. But first try to answer which of the following is a limitation for fund flow statement. Chaliye, which of the following is a limitation for fund flow statement? It provides detailed information about cash allocations. No. Rather, it does not talk about cash allocation. Cash allocation is basically a movement of cash which is shown in, I would say, what your cash flow statement, which is not a fund flow statement. So my A is eliminated. It is unable to reveal the exact position of cash at a given time. Yes. Because fund flow statement will just tell you that how much money you have got and how much money you have spent, the sources and the application of money. But if you have to check the exact position, then cash flow is the correct answer. So I would say yes, B looks correct, because this is truly a limitation of fund flow statement. It primarily focuses on non-monetary transaction. No, non-monetary transactions are not even recorded in accounts. It exaggerates the financial robustness of the organization through creative accounting. No, creative accounting means what? That you are using the numbers according to your benefit, which you cannot do under fund flow statement. You have to provide proper proofs. So the correct answer over here will be option number B itself, which is like, it will never be able to reveal the exact position at a given point of time, because over here we are dealing with the sources and the application of fund. The exact movement is shown in cash flow, which is prepared as per AS3. Question number 22. Which of the following is included in investing activity under cash flow statement? Now in cash flow statement, you have three types of activity, right? Operating, then you have investing, and then you have financing. Anything which deals with the capital structure is financing. Anything which deals with your investments is your investment activity. Anything which deals with day-to-day operations of the company is operating, right? Dividend payment to shareholders. So if you are paying dividend to a shareholder, that's a capital related activity. So that is not an investing activity. That will be financing. A will be a financing activity. Purchase of equipment. Yes, you are purchasing certain equipment and you are making your investment. So my answer will be option number B. Proceed from the sale of goods and services. This will be my operating. Interest payment on loans. Interest payment on loans. You have paid on the loans which you have, right? That is also not investing. Expenses related to administrative activities is again not related to investing. So my correct answer for question number 22 will be option number B. Let's come to 23. Ratios. Current assets are currently 8 lakh, current liabilities are 4 lakh 80,000. Stock is given to you as 2 lakh. Stock basically means what? Inventory. Stock basically means what? Inventory. Now, what is quick ratio? Quick ratio is equals to quick assets divided by current liability. Current assets are given to you as 8 lakh minus your prepaid expenses and inventory. Prepaid expenses is not given, inventory is given of 2 lakh divided by my current liabilities, which is 4 lakh 80,000. So it will be 6 lakh divided by 4 lakh 80,000. Do the mathematics. What it will be? Above 1 it will be, right? It cannot be exact 1. It cannot be less than 0. It cannot be less than 0. It cannot be less than 1 also, because denominator is higher as compared to numerator is higher as compared to denominator. Yes, the correct answer I think will be 1.25. If you solve it, you will definitely get the answer. Come on, solve it. Yes, I'm waiting for all of you. Please solve it. Please solve. All of you. 8 lakh minus 2 lakh will be your 6 lakh, right? Divided by your current liabilities, which is 4 lakh 80,000. So once you do it, your answer will come out as option number A, which is 1.25. Easy. I hope this is not tough. Next question 24. What system is predominantly used in accounting to ensure accuracy and completeness? Single entry no, triple entry no, double entry yes, because every transaction will have a debit and a credit. So two accounts will definitely be getting impacted. So my correct answer will be C. For which of the following companies is the consolidation of financial statement is necessary? See, consolidation is only necessary for those companies who have multiple branches, like listed companies, joint venture companies, holding companies, partnership firms, or sole proprietor. So a listed company can be just a company, right? It might not have multiple different companies under it. Same for a joint venture, same for a partnership firm, same for a sole proprietor. But for holding company, this company will definitely have multiple sub companies which are working under the brand name of this company. So therefore my answer will be option number C. Consolidation means what? To bring everything on one particular statement. It's like to provide a summary kind of stuff. So my answer of 25th will be option number C. चलिए last two questions. 26. As per Ind AS 36, Indian Accounting Standard 36, what does impairment of an asset means? Impairment means what? That now the asset is too valued at a very low price. So an asset is carried at more than its recoverable amount, indicating that its current or carrying amount exceeds the amount to be recovered through use of sale or asset. For example, in your balance sheet, you are showing your asset as 50,000, right? But this 50,000 is nothing. It is peanuts for you. Why? Because the scrap value itself is very high for it. An asset is carried out for more than its recoverable amount, indicating that whether the current amount exceeds the amount to be recovered through sale or an asset. So, like if you have a asset at valued at 50,000, and if your scrap value is 60,000, you can directly go and sell this into the market, right? So in that particular case, I will say what? That my asset has become impaired. Last question. How many days should we offer for right issue to open for an investor? So right issue, bonus issue, buyback, there are multiple rules. I hope you recall it. The correct answer over here will be 15 to 30 days, because the right issue is open for these many days only. And I hope you know what is right issue. Right issue is basically issuing the shares first priority towards existing shareholders, but they can also opt for renunciation of rights. That is a different story. So that completes our overall 20 what questions? 28, right? 27 questions. Do let me know your score in the comment box, that how much you were able to score. And if you have any doubt, then please ask in the comment box. Thank you very much, my friends. It was very lovely to meet all of you. Have a great day ahead. In part number 2, Jaskaran sir and Ashima ma'am will continue your discussion on costing, and I would say what? The component of Economics and Companies Act. That's it. Have a great day ahead.